Hello everybody, this is part 6 of my Decorative Stringers videos, and this is a different way to make a multicolored stringer. And so what I'm using here, and this is sped up of course, so you don't have to watch this for ages, but I am using the end of a mandrel. It's a thicker mandrel, maybe about a 3/32 or so, and I'm just sticking a full piece of rod on the end of a piece of glass that I had already wrapped onto the mandrel when the mandrel was hot on the end. And so I'm just putting these colors together, and I want them fairly solidified before I put my third color on. And you just want to make sure you don't have any gaps that might get air in them. So I'm kind of trying to flatten those two out. But this is just another way you can make a multicolored stringer. You can also put this on the end of a rod. You can also take 3 full-length rods and put a couple rubber bands on them. One rubber band around the middle of the rod sections, and then another rod more towards the end where your hand is holding them. And actually just put those 3 rods rubber banded together into the flame, melt them together, and then do your twisty right off the rods like that. So there's just many different ways you can do this, and this is just another one. And so now I am going to punty up with a white rod. Doesn't matter what color. It could have been one of the colors I was using, but or clear. But this will just give me a little more control over heating the sections without having to worry about my glass just drooping and falling off the mandrel side or the white side. If you're punted up on both sides, it gives you a little more control over that glass that's all heated in the middle. And so basically all I'm doing is melting it all smooth, making sure there's no crevices or gaps left in the rods being joined together. And I am going to heat until they're melded into like a football shape, and we're gonna start to pull and twist. So now I slowed down my video to actual real time so you can see the twist part. And here I go, starting to twist. And you twist as much or as little as you want. You could pull faster to make it longer twists and skinnier rod, or you could pull slower. So it all depends on how much or little twist and how skinny or fat you want your twisty rod at the end. So I'm almost done. I'm trying to get this little end heated up to get a little more twist out of the glass. And I'm using most of the glass, as you see. There's not much left, and the base that was against the mandrel was white anyway, so I wasn't using that color in my twisty. And so I throw that right in the water so it could break off for next time. And there's the twisty. So the orange looks black right now because it's hot. So here's my bead. So I didn't want to bore you with having to build my bead, so it's already pre-shaped. And here's the rod. See, it kind of cooled off. You can see the orange in there now. Just wanted to show you that. And so I'm just going to randomly place this on my bead. And so I'm going to lay it down. I'm twisting as I'm laying it down so I can keep the twist in it. Some parts I'm leaving it not twist so much so it kind of smooths out. But I'm just randomly putting little wiggly and twisty decorations on it. It's no big deal. I could have actually made it twist all the way around, like coiled it around, and it would have been a more even twist and a more even distribution of the colors. But I'm just like working with a chaotic kind of design, just random, however the glass wants to look at the end. And so now I'm just adding some little dots that I'm twisting the rod around, just to fill in some of the white spaces so there's not so much white showing. So I'm just putting those in, twisting them down, and then I'm going to melt all this in. So I'm going to speed the video up even faster now so you don't have to watch this whole boring melting process. But I'm just letting it go as it wants to go, melt down. I believe the turquoise kind of overpowered the purple in this one. I was kind of hoping the purple would come out a little more, but I think the turquoise kind of bled over into the purple, so it's hard to see the purple in the final one. There's a little bit of purple there though. So I'm just shaping this out into a barrel, and this will be my finished bead for this video. And there you have it. Thanks for watching.